Hello, good morning. Welcome to Tai Chi with a middle-aged lady with a top knot of hair on her head to get it out of her face. Happy to be recording this for you. This is an 18-point Qigong series that I try to do pretty much every morning, even if I don't do anything else. Usually I try to do like a walk or something prior to this, get my heart rate up, but if I can't do anything, this is where I start. So I'm going to go through and just kind of talk through it. I have adapted it a little bit and westernized it a little bit, but you can also Google 18-point Qigong on the internet and get the names of the moves that I'm going to do, but I'll talk you through them. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. The first thing is to just get yourself settled, find a place that you like where you have a little bit of room to move around, and then kind of just stand there, get a good stance with your hips, your feet flat on the floor, and kind of think about relaxing and breathing and starting to breathe. And we're going to do everything with a series of 6 and also try and correlate our breath with that. So the first thing to do is just kind of open your neck and start moving your head like this. This often allows you to start connecting the left and the right sides of the body. So I often stretch out my neck and find all the little kinks that I have in there. Just do a little bit of that until you feel like you're kind of centered and in your space. All of this is with a good stance, a nice solid stance with your feet about hip width apart until I tell you to move them. So first thing we're going to do is just start the breathing. Breathe in and out. 2. 'Now that same kind of motion, but just open your arms all the way back. Open up your shoulder girdle. 1. And back down. In. Out. Look up. Start to stretch your shoulder girdle. And then when you get done with the 6th one, kind of bring your hands down. And now we're going to start to go to the side. This is called waving like a blade of grass. And so just bring your hands over and think about stretching that side body. And so you're kind of still parallel, your body's up straight and tall, and you're just going from side to side. 2, 2, and extend, gently extend each time a little bit farther, side to side, straight up and down, but side to side. All right, now we're going to start to bend our knees a little bit. Put your arms out front and grab like an energy ball. Now think about that, a ball of energy in your hands, and take it over your head and release it. And then bring your arms back together. Release that. Opening up the shoulders and the back, upper back. And we're going to bring our hands forward. We're going to grab that energy ball with our hand, right hand, bring it back and release it. So you're getting a twist here now. Then you're bringing it back forward again. Grab the energy ball with your other left hand, bringing it forward. Turn and look. Start to release and open up all the way back. Your arm goes all the way back. Again, breathing. 6. Sometimes I lose count, so if I do, just ignore that and do 6. Now, rowing a boat, like bend your knees, you're pushing a boat in the wind. Great. Do that 6 times. Now we're going to grab that energy ball. We're going to take it here. We're going to turn to the side. We're going to bring the other hand back, and you're going to throw that ball into the air, catch it, and come back down. Up into the air, catch it, back down. Start to extend on that back leg and point your toes a little bit on your back foot. Lean forward. We're starting the twist motions. And just keep bending your legs and breathing. 6. Now we're going to do both hands. Just again, turning and twisting up to the sky. I have a low ceiling here, so I have to bend my hands a little bit, but you can just fully extend. 6, 6. Now we're going to grab that energy ball. We're going to grab it on this side. Again, turn it, pull it back. Grab the energy ball, pull it, twist, extend. So you're extending from your back leg. All right, so now we've got those good twists. Now we're going to start doing a little bit of more of our lower body. And so I don't know if you can see this, but I am basically turning my feet to the outside as wide as I can, with my feet are about now a little bit farther than hip width, and I'm squatting down into a classic horse position. So keeping your feet flat, bringing your knees towards the back. And what you want to do here, hold this position throughout, and we're going to be shifting back and forth. So what you're going to do is reach over. Now you've got a bigger ball, and you're grabbing that ball, twisting all the way to the side. Grab that ball with the side that you're twisting towards, the hand is down. Turn all the way across, and then reverse your hands. So this is kind of a classic Tai Chi move, and you start to flow through it. Shifting your weight a little bit, still staying as low as you can. And really start working those quadriceps. Breathing, and just get the flow going. And I like to do it. Sometimes I'll do that 12 times. Now I'm going to get a little bit lower. It's a little hard to see, but turn and face. Bring your back leg back and your front leg forward, and you're going to bend that front knee. Don't let your knee go over your foot. And this is a classified. We're basically going to go with energy, but I'm doing kind of a warrior pose here. So if you're used to yoga, keep your hips straight forward. And what I want to do, my hands, I'm going to come down, I'm going to bend down, and I'm going to gather water out of the ocean and bring it back over my head, keeping my feet solid, my hips solid. So it's all coming down, grabbing that water, slow as you can go, bringing it up over your head and releasing it. So I'm going to my right now. Sometimes I lose my balance on these, so that's good for balance too. And then back over your head, and then you're going to twist and do it to the other side. So then my left leg is forward, my back leg is back. Keep that back heel on the floor. And again, we're bringing our hands down, bringing down as far as we can, scoop the water out of the ocean, bringing it up and back over our heads. And again, balance. But we're opening up the back. Starting to move forward and really strengthen using every bit of your spine and your core muscles. All right, last one. Now we're going to just kind of step forward a little bit, keeping our feet basically in the same position, but starting to rock. So I'm rocking with the energy, and I like to envision that I'm with the ocean. Think about waves coming towards you, pushing them out. Again, we're moving energy, but we're also just becoming one with the energy. So I usually do this 6 to 12 times, and it's just kind of, sometimes I lose count, like I said. But as you're going and you get into that rocking motion, which is very soothing, that's why we rock babies. Now, add your full arms. Reach out, grab that ocean or the energy and bring that into you, over your body, and lean back, release it. Keeping your feet just kind of in a rocking motion with your leg forward. Really enjoying that rocking motion. It increases dopamine to rock, which is interesting. That's why babies and kids do it. Now we're going to come forward. Again, bring your feet back to hip width, the different distance apart. Squat down. And now we are punching through like a wall of energy here. So we're really getting that energy moving. Now, as you're there, go ahead and squat all the way down. What I'm going to do is, this is flying like a bird. I like to envision a really nice blue heron. I'm going to squat down all the way to the ground, have my fingers touch the floor if I can, and then gently come up, full swing all the way over the head like giant wings, all the way down. You're doing squats, but you're also flying like a bird. I love my blue herons. All right, we've now flown. We've got those muscles all open. Then you kind of bring your legs a little bit further apart. We're going to go into our first forward fold. So I bring my hands together, and then as you bend over, you're not going to be able to see me very well, but bend over as far as you can gently, because your back's still loosening up, and put your hands down to the ground and just feel a little stretch. Go from right leg to left leg. Just kind of move. Keep your feet about hip distance apart or a little farther. Let your body release to the ground as far as you can go. You don't have to be touching the ground if you don't go that far, but just let it release. Let it relax. Then when you're ready and you feel like that's solid, take your hands, put them like this, because you can't see my hands. Put them like this, and we're going to go all the way around. This is like circling the sun. And you just start to gently watch your body and use your core. Go all the way around to the side. All right, on the sixth one, you reverse and go the opposite direction. Good. So when you get down to the bottom, kind of come forward, bring your feet in so you're in a kind of together, and then come up into like a marching position. So you're going to bring your left leg up and your right hand up. And start to turn to the side on the opposite knee. So my right elbow was hitting my left knee. And you start to turn. This is another classic Tai Chi pose. Basically like a bird, but it really works well on your balance. And if you're working on balance, you can hold the positions on the side. I have horrible balance, so I always try to be gentle here. So you basically do that 6 times. And hold as much as you want. You can go as fast or as slow as you like. I usually try to row with my breath. Then when I'm done, I'm bringing my arms all the way up, reaching to the sky as far as I can, gathering a giant ball of goodness from the sky, because we've just been bringing goodness in and letting go of anything that doesn't serve us. Bring that ball down, and then close your eyes, breathe out. We're now releasing anything else. And so as you bring that energy ball down, think about it like a massage ball, like you're any place that's got a little acre of pain. If your neck is still sore, use it to really get rid of any negative energy, any of the ash or residue that you've got from extra cortisol from yesterday, extra bad feelings. And just take all of that, and you're basically massaging your body and envisioning working any of the negativity down, down, down. Stop if your hips are sore, your lower back, wherever you're feeling it, and just kind of gently moving the negativity out, the bad energy out. Go ahead and go all the way down to the ground, whichever leg. Work on your knees if you need to, your ankles, and you're basically shooting any negativity out, and just let yourself kind of hang there. Again, another forward fold, and you're just releasing all of the negativity to the ground, and you're ready. And then when you're ready for that, use your back, vertebrae by vertebrae, to come back up. Nice solid stance. Back to that same solid stance we started with. Reach up. Bring your hands together in a prayer position. Sometimes I will express gratitude, thank you to whatever you believe in. Bring it into your heart, because you now got all the energy moving, and you are ready to go forward into whatever the next stage of your day is. Sometimes if we're with a group, we share that energy together, and I am sharing with you. Love you. Namaste. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.